Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house and wonderful location too, by the way, out in the country like that. Beautiful place, nice swimming pool, etc. Hey, let's take a look at some top images. Basically, this is what your chimney looks like from a side view, of course, and this is what it looks like looking down on top of it. You can see the cracks in the crown. I've got a close up here for you. Also, what you see here is there's no chimney cap. Now, chimney caps are not code required in the state of North Carolina. As a matter of fact, most of the eastern states do not require builders, contractors to install chimney caps because they're not, the only reason they're required in some states, like most of the western states, is because of the threat of fire. And so they're using a finer screen out there to keep the sparks out from getting into the woods. And here we use, when we do install chimney caps, a larger pattern. It allows the chimney actually to breathe and operate better. And all we're trying to do out here is just keep the birds and the squirrels and stuff out. So anyway, not code required, but certainly recommended. But what you definitely need to do is have a mason fix this chimney. Now remember, we're about I'd say about 41 feet off the ground at an angle here. Probably use a 45-foot ladder. Requires two guys to set up, or you can go off the roof with some light roof scaffolding. You've got a 12-12 pitch, which means you can't just walk right up to the chimney, and of course the height of the chimney, a little restriction there. So you'll have to find a mason that has either a scaffolding crew or at least two guys to move a heavy ladder. Fireplace looks like it's only been used with vented gas logs. That's what's in here now, is a vented gas log burner. We weren't allowed, we weren't able to light them up because we couldn't get any propane, and that's what they are, by the way, propane set. We couldn't get any propane to the burner. It shut off somewhere underneath the house. I crawled around underneath there, couldn't find a shut off. I checked the tank, and the tank had propane in it, and the master valve was on. Also, the ball valve, which is just here behind the grate, which is the service shut off for this unit, it was on as well. So I don't know what's going on with that. My understanding is that you're going to change over to a new set anyway. So your plumber who will install it for you will be able to take care of that for you. Damper block, if you choose vented gas logs like you have there, you're going to need a damper block. However, this damper is working well if you choose to go back to wood burning. This was just some images of me underneath the house, just kind of checking out, trying to figure out. This is the gas line, these copper lines coming in, a little junction right there. I looked all around. Right back here is a regulator for the gas logs. I looked all around, tried to figure out how they were shut off, but couldn't, because I did want to fire them up for you to give you an opportunity to see what they look like. Flue system. These are some stills we took off of the video scan. When we scanned the flue, chimney looks pretty darn good. Questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thanks.